It makes a range of cafe quality favorites from whole beans ground fresh for every cup. Using a detachable auto frothing carafe, milk drinks are made easy. So enjoy lattes, cappuccinos, flat whites, and more with a touch on the color screen. Hey coffee lovers, Mark here from Whole Latte Love. To make cafe quality coffee, espresso, and milk-based espresso beverages, you've got to start with whole beans ground fresh right before brewing. So forget about pre-ground and don't even think about expensive and wasteful pre-ground in a capsule. Have a taste of something so much better that's incredibly convenient and customizable to make cafe quality drinks just the way you want them. Today, I've got an in-depth look at the Gaggia Magenta Prestige. This slim performer makes it easy to enjoy cafe favorites in your home, and some key capabilities and features make it an excellent value compared to machines from other manufacturers. I'll have more on that in a minute. The Magenta Prestige uses a simple yet powerful color touchscreen interface. Select from 11 drink options plus hot water. So you've got espresso, coffee, cappuccino, latte, macchiato, Americano, hot water, espresso, lungo, cafe au lait. My favorite, the flat white, ristretto, cafe cortado, and plain froth milk, which is great for hot chocolates. Now, those all come programmed at traditional volumes, but you can customize to suit your taste. And this is one of my favorite things about the machine. When you select a drink to make, you're presented with all the parameters, so you'll know how much coffee will be brewed, how much milk will froth for milk drinks. You can change the temperature in 3 levels and change the coffee strength in 5 levels, or set to the scoop icon to use pre-ground coffee. A typical use for that is making the occasional decaf drink. Just add a scoop of decaf and a doser up top and use that for any of the drinks on the machine. Now, except for the Americano, any of the coffee-only beverages can be made 2 at a time. The Magenta does it right using 2 grind cycles. Just touch the upper right area to get to the 2 cups in the display, and the single cup settings are going to be doubled up, and the Magenta does that second grind cycle automatically. Machines from most other manufacturers are just going to push more water through the same amount of ground coffee. Do 2 cups on those and they will be weaker and potentially over-extracted, resulting in bitter flavors. With a separate grind cycle for each cup, you get the same strength and no over-extraction on the Magenta Prestige. Now, Gaggia has really simplified programming on the Magenta. If you change any of the settings for a drink, after it's made, you're going to have the option to save those changes. Now, do nothing or touch return and your changes will be for that brew cycle only. Or touch a check mark and save the changes permanently. Now, I've used a lot of bean-to-cup automatics and I really like the way that works, and you will too. It's super easy programming, but very convenient on those mornings when, maybe you could use a stronger or larger drink. Now, if you're not familiar with bean-to-cup automatics, here's how they work. Just load with water and whole beans of your choice up top. When you select your drink, those beans are ground fresh by a high-quality ceramic burr grinder that's adjustable to suit the bean type you're using. Ground coffee is going to be delivered to the brew unit and the machine, and you can think of that as a little barista that does all the work for you. After brewing, spent grounds go to the used coffee drawer, which holds the result of 15 brew cycles. The drip tray slides out for easy emptying of excess water and used coffee. For milk drinks, attach a carafe, select your drink, and the machine's going to do the rest. A standout feature is changing the order of milk and coffee preparation based on the drink being made. It's an exclusive feature for a machine at this price and makes a big difference in finished drink quality. For a cappuccino or a latte macchiato, milk is frothed first. But it's espresso first, then milk for drinks like the flat white, cafe au lait, or cortado. And that's exactly how a barista would do it. If you like the milk drinks and are looking at other machines, do yourself a favor and make sure it has that prep order flipping capability. You're not going to find it from other manufacturers until you get into their much more expensive machines, and it makes a really big difference in finished drink quality. The carafe, it makes milk drinks easy. When done making them, the carafe has a quick clean function. You'll have that option right after making a milk drink, or can do it at any time by touching clean set to select, then clean and the check mark to start. This runs hot water through the frothing components with milk still in the carafe. When done, the carafe is going to be ready to go back in the fridge and ready for you next time. And speaking of features usually only found on machines costing a lot more, let's talk about how flat whites and Americanos are made on the Magenta Prestige. A traditional flat white is going to use a double shot of espresso with about 4 ounces or 120 milliliters of frothed milk over the top. The Magenta does 2 grind cycles for a true double shot. With up to 11.5 grams per grind cycle, you can range right up to a triple shot worth of coffee in your flat white. Only Gaggia machines can do that. The Americano is what the coffee geeks are drinking for its unique flavor profile. If not familiar, it's espresso with pure hot water mixed over the top. Made on the Magenta, it's done right. A shot of espresso is extracted, then pure hot water is added. The result is a coffee which has more flavor of the bean and, interestingly, less caffeine than a regular coffee made from the same amount of grounds due to the shorter contact time of brew water with the coffee. Some other features of the Magenta Prestige. If you like hot drinks, you'll like this machine. Long coffees are delivered in a range of 175 to 190 degrees on high setting. Now, I've used a lot of bean-to-cup machines, and the Magenta is one of the few which I sometimes change the temperature from high to medium. If you're light on counter space, the Magenta, at just 8.8 inches wide, is one of the narrowest machines available. Height to the top of the display is 14.1 inches. You'll need about 17.25 inches to open the access doors to the 60-ounce water reservoir and the bean hopper, which holds a little over 1/2 pound of coffee. Coffee spouts are adjustable, and you can fit taller to-go cups like this Camelback with 5.75 inches of clearance under the spouts. A removable platform holds shorter cups near to the spouts to reduce splashing if you're using those. With a color touch display, easy programming, and capabilities typically reserved for more expensive machines, the Gaggia Magenta Prestige is an excellent value in super automatic espresso machines. The machine comes with a 2-year warranty, and users regularly report in excess of 15,000 brew cycles with regular maintenance on these types of machines. That's the Gaggia Magenta Prestige. It's available now from Whole Latte Love. If you have questions on this machine or anything coffee, use those comments and I'll get you a detailed answer. I'm Mark. Thanks for watching. I do hope you'll subscribe and come back soon for more of the best on everything coffee, brought to you by Whole Latte Love.